The Flipside is a media platform that educates the community about different aspects of the African diaspora from a youth perspective, such as dance, music, culture, art, and politics. Our mission is to create content that will provide a high level of consciousness to our viewers. Think critically, pursue lifelong education, always challenge the status quo. The Flipside.
All right, hello, welcome to the Flipside. My name is Justin Scott Jr., and I'm here today with the theater professor, director, and community activist, Miss Rosalind Cawthon.
Hey, Justin.
Hi. So tell us a little bit about how you got into theater and how you came in contact with the arena players.
Awesome. So I've been doing theater for a really long time now. Probably from when I was like a 6th, 7th grader, I started getting really involved in the arts. I was doing dance, I was doing theater, I was writing plays. And so all throughout middle school and high school, I just did performance work. I always felt like it was a talent of mine. I had fun doing it. I was never like shy in front of people to get up and do stuff. And it's funny because like my personality, I was a little like shy and withdrawn. But when I got on the stage, I felt like I could really express myself, and I love connecting to people that way. So I've been doing it a really long time. And then when I went to college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I didn't declare theater as my major right away. I was studying like English and communications. I thought maybe I wanted to be on TV or have a talk show. So, but I started taking like a couple theater classes and auditioning here or there. And like we say in the theater world, I was just like, I got bit by the bug. Like I loved being in plays and performances and working with other people. I think that was a strong thing that drew me to it, is like meeting other really cool, talented young people who felt as passionately about the arts as I did. So that kept drawing me back to it because I felt a sense of community with the other young artists I was working with. And so I got my undergrad degree in theater, and then I taught for a little while. I was a classroom teacher. I did Teach for America, which is a teaching program nationally around the country, placing teachers in underserved communities. That was really cool. I connected people there. I taught theater, so I was able to bridge like this thing I had always done, which was working with kids. I was a tutor and a mentor, and I worked in after-school programs when I was in college to make a little extra money. And then I was doing my theater stuff on the side, and I didn't know you could put them together. And I found out the field of like theater education and community activism through the arts. And so I started to be drawn to that. I came to Baltimore specifically to go to grad school, and I got my master's degree. And I'd always heard about arena players. Like when I first moved into town, I've been in Baltimore about 14 years now. And I always hear people talk about arena players, but I didn't know what it was. So I did a little bit of research, and I found that they're the oldest continuously producing African-American theater company in the country. Yes. And yes, I know, right here in Baltimore, like Baltimore has such rich history and legacy and tradition. So at first, I didn't know how to get involved because I didn't know a whole lot of people that were there at Arena Players. And then another local theater artist by the name of David Mitchell, he was doing some work over at Arena Players, and he and I were friends and had collaborated together on this piece about Thelonious Monk, the pianist and musician Thelonious Monk. And so David was like, why don't you come and start doing some stuff at Arena Players? And I was like, okay. I've always been interested in finding out more about them. So I joined David doing some work over there. We did the Thelonious Monk show. We did this other piece called Variations that was for new playwrights. It was all new and original work. Then last season I did Slave Ship by Amiri Baraka. That was really cool. And then they invited me back this year to direct on their main stage, and I did Fabulation by Lynn Nottage.
Wow. Yeah. So how would you say that Arena Players Incorporated gives a voice to the community overall?
That's a great question. So Arena has this great legacy, this great history. I think it was like 53 years, 53 years they've been in existence. And one of the big programs at Arena is their youth theater. So it's called Arena Players Youth Theater. And you meet so many people. I mean, people who are out here working nationally, Broadway, on the field, and other places, who are from Baltimore, who's like, oh, I did Arena Players Youth Theater when I was young. So it's this very vibrant thing many years ago. And it's still in existence today. I don't know if it has the same sort of vibrancy and support that it had all those years ago, but like actors like Tracy Toms, who was in Rent and a couple other things, she came through the Arena Players Youth Theater. Robert Lee Hardy, another amazing actor from Baltimore who's out in LA now, he came through Arena Players Youth Theater. I met another young man, he's out in LA, his name is Eric Anthony. He's done a bunch of stuff on Broadway, now he's in California doing movies and stuff, originally from Baltimore. He came up through the Arena Players. So I'm amazed that I meet these actors that are working around the country, and it's like, yeah, I came through Arena Players Youth Theater. So I think that alone is a legacy that's trained a lot of artists. And then I think also of just, there are not a lot of companies in the country that are dedicated solely to doing work by Black playwrights. Everything they do at Arena, Black playwrights, Black directors, Black actors, Black designers, and that's something truly special.